We're back here on Lines on Design. Guess where we are today? We are at Endangered Arts. And it looks a little different today, so I'm really excited, Miss Julie. Thank you for having us today.
Well, thank you for being here. We are so excited about this artist. This is our new artist, Orion.
I love his name, first of all.
Okay, that's a cool name. He's like Cher. He has just Orion. The whole process of this is so different that we're excited to have him because we don't have anything like this. We've been here 25 years, and we've never seen anything like this guy.
What's really interesting to me is every single time I come in, I look at some of the things that you've got, and you're always evolving. So for people who think that, oh, I've been to Endangered Arts, I think that's always a real mistake, because when I do come, I see different things. This is something you're especially proud of.
We really are. I have to tell you the process of this. It's called liquid fusion.
Liquid fusion.
Actually, it's done in layers. It's acrylic based, and then he adds like crystals. He adds granite to get the colors and the depth.
The texture.
The texture. Some of these can have 20 to 40 layers on them. He lets them dry overnight. So depending on the texture and the color he wants is the materials he uses. So it's a process that he's been working on for 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's
pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing.
Can I ask you just sort of a basic thing?
Sure.
First of all, Orion, tell me about him, actually how you found him, and then a little bit about kind of, it's almost like the meaning of life behind these.
It is. It's, the trees are why we wanted him.
Okay.
But then when we found out the process, we really wanted him, but they actually contacted us and wanted to come in the gallery. And we said, yes, we would like to have him because we started doing research, and then we had a friend that knew about him. So it's just something that we don't have, and because of Hilton Head, you know, the trees. I mean, you know, we love our trees here, and he captures them in a way that we've never seen before.
Well, you said that he's got a couple of different series, and just to even do more broad spectrum, this is the Tree of Life?
Tree of Life, yeah. And like, if, you know, a lot of people, if, you know, not just because it's a piece of art, but like your family tree. I mean, you can, you know, use the artwork to show, you know, this is your family tree, how strong the oaks are, that kind of thing. This is his Gaia series with the people in it.
Oh my gosh.
So
let's see that one too. It's gorgeous.
Just different.
Well, you know, it's funny when I think of the Tree of Life, it's how art is interpretive.
Exactly.
From a psychological point of view, we base many of our even philosophies and modalities on the Tree of Life and kind of rooting yourself to the ground as just a basic life force.
And that's what he is. He's just a really neat guy when you read his bio.
Talk to me about him.
Well, he's been, you know, like I said, he's been 9 years in the process of doing this to get the look that he wanted. But his grandfather used to take him to see art and Jackson Pollock.
Yes,
You can kind of see the influence in Monet. He kind of fuses those. So liquid fusion is kind of like those things combined, and then he perfected it. Sometimes he uses all kind of materials like blow torches, any kind of thing that he can use to heat, to change. A lot of what he does is not supposed to be done. It's just he's figured it out, and a lot of artists are trying to copy him, but they can't because it's his thing.
One of the things that I see in his work is it's a piece of art that speaks to you the more you look at it, and which is really impressive. And the other thing that struck me when I first saw him, it feels, I'm going to say the word, but I don't mean it like I mean it. It feels modern. It feels now. It feels like new. Maybe that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. His approach to trees is totally different. So when you put a piece of this in your house, and of course, you know, we do this all the time. We'll bring it out and let you look at it. When you put a piece of this in your house, this is going to get attention, and people are going to want to know the process. You walked in and you said, what is this? How is this done?
Right.
So that's why we're excited. We want to tell you how it's done and the process, and tell you about this guy.
Talk to me a little bit about, does he do originals, prints? What's
all originals?
Oh, all originals.
Yeah. So, and his price point is great. So one thing we love is this is a one of a kind piece. So they're all originals.
Oh.
So yeah,
now will he commission pieces too?
he will. He'll do commissions.
Now,
A couple of things. These two, these are actually trees that I photographed here
Wait a
on the
minute.
island.
What?
And sent it to him, and he painted these. So this is the Hilton Head tie-in. And I thought that was so neat that he was willing to do that because he's got his own trees. But these two,
I got my own trees.
He's got his own trees. These two trees are just trees. These are our trees. So, you know, and he captures them just so different.
Are
So
they all oak trees?
can be different trees, but these are. These
Okay,
are
yeah, these are
'Cause, you
oak.
know, that's what we're known for.
Oh
is
my
our
gosh!
big mighty
Exactly.
oaks here.
Exactly.
And,
Is that one of ours too?
yeah. Well, no. This is a tree that he had done. These
But
are
that
the.
still feels very
Here.
Hilton Low
Yeah.
Country, Hilton Head.
Yeah, these are the only two that he. And I feel so blessed that he used those. But it's more about his vision and the process that we're excited about because, like I said, there's nothing in here like that.
Where
So
is he originate?
He's from California.
Oh, he is in
He's
California.
California. So
How in the world did you all ever connect?
his rep contacted us, and we just kind of started checking him out. And the word is that he's very good. He knows what he's doing. You need to carry him, and
He's
it
different.
would fit. It's different. It would definitely fit. And the subject matter, this is a no-brainer for us
Oh.
because of our trees here.
And talk about timeless.
Yeah.
Now,
they
once
are.
Once
They
again,
are.
for people who may be, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, once again,
that's
for
okay.
people who might be a little intimidated about it, how do you talk someone through the process of buying new art or statement art? Because this is what I look at that as.
Right.
This is focal point.
Well, yes, and when people come around the corner and see these, they're like, wow.
Whoa.
And I get excited about telling them the process because it's a lot of work. And it's not just, I mean, all these guys are so talented. You know, they're all talented in their own way. But Orion's come up with something different.
Totally different.
Totally different. So you're right, it's a focal point. I mean, this is going to be something that in your home is going to be like, wow, I want to
Amazing.
know how
Yes,
he did
how
this.
he did this. What's so funny is, of course, rules of television, Julie and I know very well, is you can't stand like this. This piece of art is, the whole time I'm
Yeah.
trying really hard to be a big girl and stand like this and talk to you all. What I really want to do, and just
look at it.
intuitively, is just to stand and
Well, this is
almost-
another thing. You need to come in and look at it because, you know, when she would send me photographs of them, it doesn't do them justice. But when you come in and see these, yeah, they're impressive.
Do you find that people look at art and go, oh, not for me, and then come back and go, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
And once you, there's...
Well, I do that too. I mean, you know, I do that with certain artists. Sometimes we'll carry a piece of art, and I'm like, gosh, I don't know about that. And then I'm like, wow. When you learn about the person, when you learn about
the story and the
story,
narrative.
yeah. So
I mean,
people love that. I mean, he still paints on the easel that his grandfather gave him.
Does he really?
So I mean, just things like that, little things.
Well, exactly. And here again, I'm initially drawn to this. I think it's phenomenal. And
Yeah.
now you're telling me, oh well, I took these photos of our oak trees, and I watch myself moving back over here,
Yeah.
going, appreciating the art for the art, not doing what a lot of my design clients do. I'm not sure I like that little right.
Yeah. No,
Right.
it's all about just
The impression.
The impression, yeah. And he has so captured it. I mean, he's just, just to take a tree and to bring it to life like this with different colors and different materials, I mean, that's a pretty neat process.
I want to go back if we can, because
Sure.
we talked about the two different series, and we've
Yeah.
really been focusing on these individual and glorious trees as the tree of life. But he also took people and integrated it into his tree of life.
Right, and he uses live models to do this. Yeah, these are live models that he uses. This is his Gaia series. He does single people, he does multiple people. So it's just a different thing that he does. It's just a different series that he does.
So he, as I'm kind of looking trying to pay attention to what we're all doing here, because it's really, the more you read about it, the more fascinating he is.
Well, that's why I get so excited, because he's fascinating.
And it's, he said it right here, it's unexpected.
Right?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Now, just coming in, does he do commission pieces also?
He does commission pieces, and then people just need to realize that these are one-of-a-kind pieces. I mean, these are just, every one, because of the process that he does, everyone's going to be a little bit different.
Okay.
So we just had somebody in just looking at this one, and I said, yeah, this is a one-of-a-kind piece. This is, So.
Oh my God, it's such a treat to come, and especially when we can focus like this. I think it's really amazing.
This is fun today, because this is all about him.
Yeah, it's really great. Thank you all for joining us here on Lynes on Design. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.